My name is Chris Randall, and I am here at the Woodstock Fruit Festival 2013 with my friend Carrie. And I am here, or I got into the fruit-based lifestyle, fruit-based diet. I was severely overweight, well over 320 pounds when I was 16 years old, and had high blood pressure, sinus issues, asthma, sinus congestion, depression, all sorts of terrible stuff. Wasn't a happy dude. Got onto a vegan and then a fruit-based diet. I've since shed 150 pounds of fat, reversed all my health issues, and I think I'm doing all right.
I think you are doing all right. Wow. How did you find out about the raw lifestyle?
Yeah, initially I just got onto a plant-based, low-fat plant-based lifestyle, just seemingly from common sense. I didn't know what the word vegan meant or anything like that.
Okay.
I just decided, hey, people aren't getting fat and sick from eating baked potatoes and steamed rice. They're putting lots of chicken and butter and bacon bits and cheese on top of it, and that's what caused the issue. And so I took that equation out and just had a lot of basically starch-based foods, starchy foods, and fruits and vegetables. And then that led me on a passion for researching health and nutrition. And from there, got me onto online forums with talking about veganism and vegetarianism and health and everything. And some person said, hey, some of these crazy people are eating a bunch of bananas every single day, and they're on this raw food lifestyle. And that really intrigued me from the very beginning. Just like, the idea of just living on raw food, that was just insane to me. And being kind of a fringe person that I am, wanting to be a little bit different or seek out the norm was interesting to me, to say the least.
So you go to Thailand every once in a while, right?
Yeah. I've spent, cumulatively, I spent about a year of my life in Thailand so far. I spent just over 6 months there in 2012 and 5.5 months here in 2013, and really wonderful over there. People are friendly and kind, and amazing, incredible quality fruit for pennies on the pound, and just a really wonderful lifestyle, beautiful weather, and it can't be beat. If someone's looking to go to a place that's good for traveling, easy to get around, friendly people, safe environment, and a good exchange rate for the money that you earn, Thailand is definitely a place to do it.
Well, do you see yourself living there someday, or?
Maybe someday eventually, heading over to Thailand, living there at some point. But where I'm at right now, I don't really want to be settled in one particular area. I want to be open to moving to different places, moving around, meeting different people, and so that's kind of my goal right now. But if I did have to pick one place in the world, if I had to pick one place in the world right now, it'd probably be Chiang Mai, Thailand.
So you get snow where you are?
A lot of snow. A lot in
snow.
Madison, South Dakota, Midwestern South Dakota is where I'm from, and a lot of snow, a lot of ice, not a lot of fruit. But
yeah, I was gonna say, how can you help people that live in snow areas that have to do that? I mean, they have to survive in the winter, and if you're a raw foodist or a raw fruit, how do you do that?
Yeah, well, I would say dense foods definitely come into play. Lower water content foods like dates and bananas and dried figs or figs and things like that, I think definitely play a role, particularly during those colder winter months. Those more dense calories, because you're using up significantly more calories to keep your body warm, and you just don't want to be eating 10 pounds of watermelon for breakfast on a 20 below zero January 15th day or something like that. It just doesn't work well. It doesn't work out well. And so just common sense things like that, utilizing the foods that you can get there. Maybe if you are someone who you just, for whatever reason, having some steamed yams and steamed kale that time of year just puts you in a good place, I say do that. That's my belief. But if you do want to do it on fruit, I would say focusing more on those dense fruits, dried fruit, things like that. It definitely play a really key role.
Okay, when you're doing your dried fruit, what about hydration?
Hydration, yeah. Definitely, staying properly hydrated is certainly incredibly crucial. But in the winter months, depending on where you're at, in some senses the air is drier in the winter time, and it might be a little bit more dehydrating to you, so you need to be more properly hydrated. But at the same time, most of the time you're not, perspiring so much water, and so your need for water is slightly lower. And so having a little bit more of the drier foods like dates or bananas or something like that, taking a little bit more of your diet, isn't as dehydrating as it would be if you're going out for a 2-hour bicycle ride at noon in July or something like that.
Okay, yeah, definitely water.
But certainly drinking as much fluids as necessary.
And those filters are pretty easy to get, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a little expensive to get at home. It depends on it's all relative, I guess. for probably less than $1,000, you can get a really good home-based reverse osmosis filter that will filter your entire house with reverse osmosis water. But especially when I'm traveling or something like that, you can just go to any grocery store, health food store, fill up a big gallon or 5-gallon jug of reverse osmosis water for $4 or whatever it is.
So when you like shower, are you using reverse osmosis water as well?
I'm not when I'm at home because I don't have a home-based system.
Oh, okay.
But I do. On that note, I do have a little $50 shower head filter that I use, and I noticed a huge difference in the quality of my skin and my hair. It leaves a lot more of the oils intact that are crucial for healthier skin and hair, and overall feeling better. So I do know people who are really sensitive to chlorine, and that can be a big benefit to them too.
So that will strip chlorine out.
That will filter out a majority of the chlorine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fluoride?
Fluoride, I don't know about that, but in terms of showering and bathing, I think it's more the issue of the chlorine, because I think the fluoride wouldn't be such an issue of just rinsing off, unless you're drinking it, which I wouldn't recommend. So yeah.
How can people get a hold of you?
People can get a hold of me at my website at www.realrawresults.com, 3 R's, Real Raw Results. My YouTube channel at youtube.com/realrawresults, and on my website they have my business email where people can contact me if they'd like, or send me emails, a question, leave comments, anything like that. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me.
Okay. Are you working on any projects, any new things? Or?
Eventually I'll be writing a book before probably too terribly long. Don't know what it's going to be called yet, don't know what it's going to be on yet, but I will be writing it, and that'll be my big project coming up. But until then, just continue to spread the message that I am now, and I'm really excited about it.